I've got the life that I want, and I'm able to function, to flourish,
And
to enjoy life.
I was going to ask that. Are there other things? I mean, you attributed the initial recovery to reaching out and mutual aid,
Mm,
but are there
yeah.
other things that have helped you on on that journey over the last 18 years, as it were?
Yeah, for sure. All kinds of things help me. I think just a general um, positive attitude to life, and I don't mean that in a kind of Pollyanna positive thinking kind of way. I mean it in terms of thinking about what can I contribute, and what can I do to maybe help another person today, or maybe make a contribution to knowledge about addiction and recovery, using the particular training that I've got. Um, it's about enjoying the natural world. It's about enjoying my relationships with people, trying to kind of suck the marrow out of life, those kinds of things. Also, psychotherapy has helped me. I've had psychotherapy on and off at different times in my life. And I think that enables me to go deeper into the kind of underlying trauma that underlies my addictive behavior and tendencies. And I think that is crucial, really. I mean, we know, just from the research, the relationship between trauma and addiction. I've met people with no trauma that they're aware of, so I don't want to say that it's an absolute hard and fast thing. But for me, I know there's not just my own trauma in my own life, but there's intergenerational trauma. That I've got a long history, both sides of the family, of addiction problems and other problems. So, genetically, obviously, I was, if that is a driver, and we don't know exactly how much of a driver that is, but it's certainly likely to be a driver. I'm very well set up for addiction problems. So, going back and kind of being aware of the intergenerational trauma and um, my own trauma in my life, and how that drove my addictive behaviour. I think if I
So it sounds a
can
little bit like you've
understand
been
that,
layering some bits on top of the
yeah,
initial reach out, yes?
yeah, definitely,
Mm,
definitely,
yeah.
yeah.
And you're in a good place now? I mean, I know you might want to be maybe retired, full-time walking in the hills, I don't know, but putting the particular vagaries of your job aside, like, are you in a good place now?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I've always got kind of um fragilities, I guess, with mental health, um that come and go, and I kind of I'm aware of them, and I reach out for help, and sometimes are better than others. But if I compare my life as it is now to how it was 18 years ago, I mean, there's no comparison
Okay.
whatsoever. And yeah, I mean, I am flourishing in many, many ways. I might not have all the things that I wanted out of life. But who does?
Yeah, no, sure. Yeah.
Everybody's got,
Who does
yeah,
exactly, yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah,
maybe that's a rainbow that can only be chased rather than be got, yes.
yeah, 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 absolutely. You got
Yeah,
to want what you have, haven't you? That's the
yeah.
that's the secret